Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we are going to discuss about what are the basis of accounting. That is, on what basis actually it is going to be accounted. Every other transaction that is entered in the journal and ledger. On what basis actually they are going to account it. There are basically three bases of accounting. The first one is cash basis, second one is mercantile or accrual basis, the third one is the hybrid basis. Let's get started with the cash basis first. Cash basis is basically a transaction is recorded in the books of accounts only when it is paid or received. That is, only when actually the money comes in or goes out. Only at that time it is recorded. As in, it is given that revenue is recognized when it is received and expenses are recognized when it is paid. That is, whenever you receive money from your customers or from your investments, it is recorded in the books of accounts only when it is actually received in your hand physically, right? And that also, and also with the expenses, it is recorded only when it is actually paid to your creditors or to your suppliers, right? So that's why it's given here. Revenue is recognized when it is received and expenses is recognized when it is paid. The second point is it records actual cash payments and receipts. What is actual cash payments and receipts? Sometimes what happens is when your customers may take goods from you and they may pay for it later. For example, on a credit, you would have given it to your to your customers, and same way you would have got your raw materials from the suppliers on a credit, right? So you're not actually paying or you're not actually receiving money, but you have sent the goods and you have bought the goods, right? So here it is not an actual transaction as per cash basis. When it is considered as a transaction, only when you make the payment to your suppliers and only when you receive the payment from your customers. Okay, it is specifically ignoring the credit transaction. This is very important. It doesn't account for credit transactions. Okay, the second method is the accrual basis. As the name suggests, it is also called as mercantile basis. Why? Because on a trading basis it happens. Okay. See, in the second point it's given revenue is recognized when earned. There on the cash basis, it is when received, right? Here, when it is earned. And expenses are recognized when it is incurred. That is, say for example, I am buying my raw materials from my suppliers on 1st of January 23, right? And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make a payment for it in the month of March. That is March 1st, I'm going to make the payment. So when will I actually record the transactions in my books of accounts? As per cash basis, it will be on the 1st March. But as per accrual basis, I'll have to make the transaction recorded in the 1st of January itself. Why? Because it is already incurred, right? It is already earned. It is already recognized. Why? Why? Because it is on accrual basis. Whether you actually make the payment or not, it is due. Whether you actually receive the payment or not, it is already matured. So it is already recorded in the books of account. It is relevant to that particular financial year. So that's why we are actually recording it then and there. Whether you receive it or not, that doesn't matter. That comes in the later stage. But once you incur it, you record it. Okay, that's the rule of accrual basis. And as per the section 128 subsection 1 of Companies Act, what it suggests is that everyone should mandatorily follow accrual basis of accounting. Cash basis of system is ruled out as of now. Everybody follows the accrual basis system of accounting because that makes more sense, right? So we are following only accrual basis of accounting. Third one is, as the name here also suggests, it's called hybrid basis. That is, it includes both cash as well as accrual. Okay, in some countries they follow hybrid system, but it is a combination of both cash and accrual. So it is very tedious to, actually account it. So they should have their own rules to record. But in India, it's not that prevalent. Only accrual system is mandatory in India, right? Revenue and assets are recorded in the cash basis. See, this tells how they actually record in the hybrid basis system, when revenues and assets are recorded in the cash basis. When expenses and liabilities are incurred, it is recorded in the accrual basis. Why so? Can anybody guess why is it like this? It's because cash basis is given for revenue and assets because it's your income, right? But expenses and liabilities are something which you need to pay, right? In order to be cautious about it, it is recorded in the basis of accrual, right? Because this gives a much more decent way of presenting your financials, right? Expenses and liabilities are something that you pay. That is why it is recorded in the accrual basis. Revenue and assets are something that is received by you. So it is recorded in the cash basis. Okay. I hope all the three methods are clear. First method is cash, the second method is accrual, and the third method is hybrid. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like the content of my channel, please do subscribe for more.